Here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, and we are the United States of the world. We're an emerging nation, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We've been around for about 3 years, and we've spent those 3 years making sure our foundations are solid, legal, and viable for generations to come. We're not here today, gone tomorrow. We're not get rich quick. We are a legacy for the future. That doesn't mean that you can't make money as a citizen of We Share Abundance right now. You can, and we have a lot of people that are making money, whether it be in promoting some of our programs that we have internally, whether it's participating in the staking that we have, or whether it's through third-party programs or a mixture of everything. But our focus is on building that legacy, creating wealth for generations to come. And that is where we are currently. We are building liquidity pools. We are creating income within our community that will increase our stability, our value, the standard of living for all of our citizens, and generally help our currency to be stable, ever increasing, and very liquid. And that is our focus. The citizens of We Share Abundance come from all over the world. As I said, we are the United States of the world. We welcome people from every continent, every country, every colour, every gender, every class, every creed, background, financial status, educational level. None of it matters, because we're non-separatists. We don't even recognise those differences. We see everybody as a member of our family of humanity. We're all just human beings and all part of the same family, but all totally unique. And so everybody has something unique to offer our community, and so is of equal value to every other member of our community. Anyone can become a member. There is no fee to join. All you've got to do is register and prove that you're a real person, and we welcome you, especially if you come with positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance with others. Enjoy the camaraderie, come along. There's no obligation to get involved in anything, but you might want to, because you might want to make some of the money that a lot of our other members are making as well. Okay, with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'm in the app that we use, which has just changed its name, and I see we have people already in on Facebook. But at the top of the comments from YouTube is Lewis from Portugal. Okay, let me get over to Facebook, because that is where we see most of the comments and have most of the interaction. And where's Facebook? Here we go. When I get to Facebook, I will be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get there, I'll be looking for, what date is it? The 18th of May. And if I scroll down, hopefully, yeah, we've got the 18th of May to expand, and we should get the comments. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK, and he's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thanks, Kingsley. We've got Buzina in from Scotland, the capital of Scotland, in fact, Edinburgh. Lovely city. Well worth a visit if you're ever up that way. We'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes, and we'll start in our normal way with a little short prayer that helps us find the path to happiness. You may think that if you had $1 million, you'd be happy. Well, you may be, but you may not be. You can't buy happiness. That doesn't mean that money is a bad thing to possess. It just means that you will be able to do things with money, pay off your debts and buy the new house or the car or whatever it is you want to do. And you'll get some momentary pleasure from those acquisitions, but you'll always be looking for something more. There's something more I need, something, and that can only be found through loving service to others. And the great benefit of the making that your goal, loving service to others, is that the more people you serve and the greater the service that you offer them, the more everything that you want in life will just naturally flow to you. You don't have to chase it. Chasing money is very, very difficult. Very few people are able to do it successfully, and they're not always happy when they catch it. So, who else have we got? We've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. And following our little prayer, we will be having a little affirmation that helps us maintain that non-separatist ideology. We don't pigeonhole people because they're old or young or fat or thin or black or white or this religion or that religion or no religion. It doesn't matter. We, as I say, we're non-separatists. We just don't see those differences. We just see everybody as a member of our family, all equal in all respects as human beings. And regardless of the veneer, the facade that the person portrays, deep down within, we're all the same. We are just created in the image of God with love within us. Okay? We've got Andrew in from New Zealand, where it is. What day are we on today here? Thursday, it's Friday morning there. Okay. So let's get started right now with that short little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay, and we have, as I say, that little affirmation, and that goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. One thing I've been noticing today, because I've been helping out a bit with the KYC verifications, we've been getting a lot more people through, and we haven't even started the marketing campaign yet with ROI tips. I'm still waiting to hear back from Facebook supporters that why I can't add some sort of billing information into the site. Until we can do that, we can't pay for the advertising, and Facebook aren't going to just give it to us free of charge. So that is a major concern. But I don't know whether you've ever tried dealing with Facebook support. They are singularly unhelpful. They are a law unto themselves. They To put it politely, they're a pain. Okay. Hopefully, through our collaboration with ROI Tips, we're going to get some satisfaction, because just getting onto Facebook support as an individual, an ordinary individual, you're struggling really badly. ROI Tips spend literally millions of dollars a month with Facebook, and hopefully then we'll get some decent support and get that sorted out. But at the moment, we're still waiting on that. Who else have we got in? We've got Richard in as well from Devon, not far away from me. It's a beautiful day here today. It has been beautiful weather for the past few days. We've had sunshine, we've been warm. It's not been hot, but it's been warm rather than cold. We had one day where it was cold wind, but it's been really, really lovely weather. And I've never seen such an abundance of flowers as we have this year. It is amazing. There is an amazing display along all the roadsides around here in Cornwall, and I presume in Devon as well. Okay, um, so that's where we are with that. On the development side, now payments, we are moving forward with that. I'll tell you exactly what, to be honest, said. I mean, apparently it's more complicated um, than I understand. Let's put it that way. Um, Here we go. Deviani says, I was expecting a regular payment widget where payment happens on their website, but it's non-custodian wallet, meaning we need to set it up on our site itself for accepting payments. Alternatively, we could create an invoice for every expected payment and send that to their website for payment. Well, that second thing is an option. Too complicated for the user. Um, it will happen programmatically. Personally, this is Deviani speaking. Personally, I feel this is neater than setting it up on our site. Yes, it's simpler for the buyer. Should we do it the same as in Beyond Infinity? Because Beyond Infinity use now payments. Create an invoice programmatically and send it to now payment site for payment. For user, it will look the same as in the BI site. So my reaction to that was, okay, I mean, Beyond Infinity, it seems to work pretty good there. So why not? So she followed that up later on in the day after we'd been uh, having this discussion and things. She says, I've integrated now payments for the EBB plans. That's our Easy Business Builder platform, and it works fine. Tomorrow I'll work on the IPN part. That's the order processing when the payment is made, to make sure it goes through automatically. She says, I'm expecting to upload it to the server on Monday, unless some programming issues crop up. So it's going to take another day there to get that one done and then uploaded, and then we'll be testing it next week, hopefully on Monday. Once we upload and test it, I'll add the payment type for the other products like the pools, Poverty Crusher, etc. So next week all should surely be done. So now payments will be now once we've got it done, but at the moment it's still through payments. But if it takes time, it takes time. We have to just go with it and get it done uh, as best we can. And I don't believe that we have any better option than Deviani, who is really good and dedicated um, to our program. Okay, so that's where we are with development, and until that's done, we won't move on to other things. There are other things planned, but everything we have planned this year is connected to generating income, and that income goes into the treasury, and from the treasury it flows into the uh, liquidity pool, and that is beneficial to all members at all levels, because that means that we will then have the ability to put our tokens into the marketplace, knowing that they'll be sold quickly, converted into whatever other currency you want, and then exchanged into your own local currency that you can go out and buy bread with or pay your rent or whatever you need to do. And so that is our total focus. And if people would understand that that is essential for the stability and the longevity of what we're doing, I'm sure a lot of people would pitch in and help more. But as I say, I've been helping with the um, verification, KYC verification, and there's been quite a lot of people coming through now, far more than I've seen for a long time. Not that I check on things regularly, because the people we have that do that are normally very efficient anyway. But I've been in there helping out for various reasons, and there has been an awful lot of activity in there, consistent throughout the day. And I'm just gonna. I don't know whether this will refresh. It might log me out. It has. we'll we'll log in, and I'll just see um, if we've got more uh, at the moment. Because as I say, I've been going through clearing them, um, and many more than we've seen. And let's have a look at the admin dashboard. And we've got another two in there already pending KYC requests, and I cleared them about probably about an hour ago. So there's another two KYC requests in. There's probably been 30 or 40 in today, and not all of them have been accepted because we don't follow the instructions. You know, they send us a nice picture of themselves, but without an ID card and this sort of thing. You know, so we have to send them a message telling them why things aren't accepted. But most of them are coming through and getting accepted because they are. It's not a difficult process, and people are getting used to KYC verification. It's required in an awful lot of sites now, and any site that operates staking, it is a legal requirement in many countries. Okay, so we have that. What I want to do is just have a look at the um, leaderboard. I've got a feeling that that's going to be a bit more exciting than it's been for a while, and it is. Um, we have already 4 people in the leaderboard that are over 20 points. And 20 points means that they not only get fully paid position in Beyond Infinity, which is normally $50, but they also get a $50 paid position in Vortic United. It's the portfolio A. It's the minimum level you can get involved in at $50, and you can compound that. And compounding takes a while. You're going to have a bit of patience and persistence, but if you have that, you turn money into large sums quite quickly. When I say quite quickly, I'm talking about 1 year, 2 years. You've got to be persistent for 1 or 2 years, and you see amazing differences in the value of the money that you started with. In Vortic United, um, I'm pretty sure that that is very safe. There's always a good rule, and that is to get out your seed capital and then play with your profits, and that way you can never lose money. On that vein, I did message today about a program that looks too good to be true. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me see if I can find it. I forgot what it's called. Here we go. It's called Way to Lambo. I think they're talking about, you can leverage whatever cash you have to um, earn enough to buy a Lamborghini. I don't know how much a Lamborghini costs, but it'll be a lot of money, I guess. Um, So I'm going to log in there and see what's happening. But I joined it today, and I do know that the um, commissions are paid very quickly, because I don't know exactly how much I've received, unfortunately, because I didn't expect them to be paying out in the way that they do. But as soon as somebody makes a deposit, boom, they send you commission to you. But I know it's around about $100 probably already in the commission. I'm not sure whether it even shows properly in the back office, and if it does, whether I'll be able to understand how it's shown. Um, it shows total payouts of 1,141.64 TRX, and it shows that as referral rewards. So that's what it paid. 1,000 or 1,141 TRX and some bits and pieces. I don't know what Tron is worth at the moment. It's normally knocking around about 6 or 7 cents. Um, so that would be what, $77, something like that, $78 if it's about 7 cents. Interestingly, as well, we have a deposit in there, and that should pay out just in 24 hours. It's supposed to double your money in 24 hours, and that's why I say it's it sounds a bit too good to be true, but it could be too good to miss. Will it last? If you get paid out once, does it mean you're going to get paid out again? No, um, there is always risks, and especially with something that pays out as much as this. But um, my payment is due tomorrow at 8:46 a.m. London time, and they say payment could be within 3 hours. It can take up to 3 hours. So by midday tomorrow, I should have doubled my money. If I have, and I say my money, it's We Share Abundance money. I haven't got any anyway. But if that is the case, then we'll be able to take that deposit that or the funds that we've received, um, and of course I can add in the uh, referral money that we've received, which will probably be, say, around about $100. We can add that the profit on the money yesterday. For example, if you put in $5, which is the minimum in USDT, I believe if you go with Doge or something like that, it can be even less that you can get started with. But if you put in $5 in 24 hours or 27 hours, give them that 3 hours, you get that money doubled. You've got $10. Take your $5 out, put it back in your pocket. That way, it's cost you nothing. And then you can play with the profit. You can put that $5 in and you can double it up. And if it pays double again, you've got $10. I would recommend that you compound it that a couple of times to see if it goes through. If it goes through a couple of times, you've got $10, goes to $20, goes to $40. Maybe when it gets to $40, take another 10 out so that you're in profit and put $30 in, and then in another 24 hours you've got $60. If you do this consistently, then in round about 10 uh, phases, 10 days, let's give them a couple of weeks. In round about a couple of weeks, you can turn $5 into over $1,000, probably over $1,200. That's why it sounds too good to be true. Whether it will do that or not for you? Who knows? If it does, great. If it doesn't, and you've got your money out, okay, it was fun to play with. You've lost nothing. You've got your money back in your pocket. And if you take out a little bit as you go along, uh, a small amount of the amount that you're making, compound as much as you can, take out a little bit along the way line, you'll always be in profit. You can't lose once you've got your stake money out. And then if you take it out here and again, um, you've had a bit of fun and you're in profit. And if it goes the distance, if it runs for a month or 2 months or 3 months, you'll make an awful lot of money. Okay, so that's one. I haven't put it in the downline builder yet. I'm going to wait and see if I got paid out tomorrow. But as I say, those referral payments are coming through. As soon as somebody makes a deposit, boom, I get a referral payment into my Atomic wallet. So at the moment, it's looking too good to miss, but it's always possible that it could be too good to be true. But if we play it the right way, maybe everybody can come out of it with a smile on the face. Okay, so that's why I sent that to you. Um, if it had been a minimum of $100 to get involved in, I wouldn't have even bothered with it. I would have said, "Oh no, too far too risky." But you can get involved for $5 or less, I believe. Um, most people can afford $5, and in 24 hours, you know whether you've got your money back or you've lost your $5. It's as simple as that, really. It's a very easy decision to make. I'm in the wrong place here. I'm in Mellenup, so I'm hoping that Facebook is still working. Yes, it is. Um, right. We've got Reynold Alfred in from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm always confused by that. 'Cause I always think that Reynold Alfred is from Cuba, but he always comes up as Trinidad and Tobago. So, anyway, welcome. It's good to see you here, Reynold. So that is an exciting bit of fun. Talking of fun, we have another thing going from Miracle Site, and I'm in contact now with quite a number of developers. I hope we can get something resolved very quickly and get somebody working on the programming of that. I couldn't get um, I couldn't get total and complete um, compliance from the team I would have liked to have gone to, and without that, um, I wasn't. I mean, it's a lot of money to get this developed. It's not 1,000 or two. We're talking about a lot of money to get a good game site developed, and without complete understanding and everything in black and white, I don't want to get started with anybody. It's got to be all there before we start. So unfortunately, it got. Reynolds says, "Yep, Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, Reynolds." Um, I wonder who it is I'm thinking of then that's from Cuba. There is somebody from Cuba, I don't know. Um, my memory is playing tricks with me. I'll have to sleep on it and see what happens. Okay. Um, so so that's where we are with Fun Miracles as well. All these things, everything we have, whether it's within the community or outside the community, um, bring cash into our community. Some of it goes directly into the members' pockets, and that's good because they need money to put food on the table and do things. Um, shoes on the kids, fix the hole in the whatever it may be. Um, but There is also some that gets into the treasury, into the liquidity pools. At the moment, the liquidity pools is just a trickle. As we expand things and as we compound some of the other things, and we're getting through the year, get other things started, we get the marketing campaign from ROI Tips going, we get the Fun Miracle site launched, we get other things going that we've got planned. One of them is the mall. I'm, I'm very optimistic about getting the mall in place. Probably not in full operation as I envisage it, because what I envisage is huge. To be honest, it's huge. But in some small way, if we can get it started, then that will be a big boost as well. And of course, it will be an additional income stream for our members. Um, so lots of things very exciting. The more income we generate, the faster we'll move. The more members we have that cooperate and get involved, the faster we'll. Um, you know, if we've got how many? Let me give you the numbers, and then we'll get back to this. Today, our registered members number is up by 57 to 39,040. That's a net increase. We always take people out, usually quite a lot of people that haven't logged in for 2 months. So a net increase of 57 means we're getting a lot more registrations now than we were. Um, we have an increase of 58 in our active members. They're up to 3,740. But 39,045 registered members. Remember that number. Multiply Weezer, no change in the membership, but just by logging in, you get a revenue share. And we up another $1 to $10,150.20. Good, steady, but Multiply Weezer at the moment, the compensation plan, it's working, but the Multiply Weezer tokens are of such little value that we've got to do something about that. And I've got some plans to bring that forward as well. That came to me this morning in meditation. It just out of the blue, boom. So that is something that you may be hearing a little bit more about in the near future. But we've got, as I said, remember this number, 39,045 registered members. If every one of those members personally earned from their own efforts $100 in a month, that 39,000 members times 100 is over 3 million, nearly $4 million in gross revenue within the community. Now, most of that going to the members because that's what they're earning, but there is a small portion of that that goes into our treasury always, one way or another. And even a small portion of $4 million a month would increase that trickle, a nice steady flow into our liquidity pools that would benefit all members. And that's the case whether you're involved in something that is within our community, like the Easy Business Builder, the Success on a Plate platform connected to that, where you can give away free coupons. They cost you nothing, they cost the recipient nothing, and you make money every time a coupon is used. and the recipient gets the opportunity to do the same as you, give away 3 coupons, and they get money every time something is used. So whether it's something like that, our Poverty Crusher, the advertising platform we have, with a very good compensation plan, whether it's our staking plans, um, not the wealth builder plan, the pools plan, because that is putting money away for the future, and that is a liability rather than an asset. And that is why we've got to build that liquidity pool up so that that liability can be uh, capitalized, turned into an asset for the members. It's an asset there in your portfolio anyway. It's just that you can't do anything with it until we convert it into a liquid asset for you, or you help us do that. So whether it's from anything to do with the staking, secondary staking, or stable stake that we have, or whether it's an outside program, Vortic International, and no, not Vortic International, Vortic United, and has a very powerful compensation plan. And so if we have members that are making money with Vortic United, and we have a lot of members now that are, it gradually growing in the in the compensation plan there. When I say it's very powerful, it is very powerful, but it once again it takes time to build up because it's based on how much the individuals that have their plans are making, and we get a small percentage of that. But if we have a lot of members that are compounding, they're going to be making more and more and more. And as they make more, we make more. That only goes up, a few cents, perhaps a day if we're lucky. Um, maybe a bit more over a week, but it gradually grows, and that will grow to a large sum as we get members that are compounding their own income there. Market Bull doesn't have the same compensation plan. That is based purely on their um, on the amount that is deposited in CoinMarketBull or invested. But when people compound there, that is another reinvestment. We get an additional commission. Um, Beyond Infinity, um, everybody makes money there, whether they're totally passive or whether they're active. With the car plan, they start making more money more quickly. And that, once again, is something that will build up. At the moment, we're looking at probably from both our accounts, we have 2 admin accounts in Beyond Infinity. The income that we receive on the 10% of what the members are making probably adds up to maybe $50 a week. So it's not much. But we're in the early days. Once again, compound, compound, compound. That will become a lot more in 12 months' time and in 2 years' time. And with the car plan, it'll grow much, much faster because people are using that to not only buy a car basically free of charge, get a car free of charge, but also to shorten the time span on their passive income payments. In fact, I think it was today. I think today we had enough. We'd been sat on like $235 uh, in one of the admin accounts we had, and today it went over that. It went up to $270 or something like that. So we bought another car, and we put another 250 in. Um, we could have put the 275 in. That way, we wouldn't have got the car. We'd have got the same benefit from the deposit into the BIG plan, the Beyond Infinity Gold plan, but without the car. So when we get to 250 each time, boom, we'll buy another car. I can't remember how many cars we've got now. I think we've got 4 cars in total. And I don't know what we're going to do with them. Probably sell them or Maybe when they are due to be ordered, I think that's like at the 10-month period, you get a form saying, yeah, okay, where are you going to order this? Maybe we'll um, find a way of doing something with those before the car is actually paid for, to find a way to make it uh, have a competition or something where the winner gets the car, and we'll send them the form. They complete it in their country uh, with whatever they want. We've got, I think, I know that there are two at $250, which would be $25,000 cars. I've got a feeling there's one at $500, which would be a $50,000 car, and there's one at $1,250, and I think that's what we've got. I think we've got four of them. One at 1,250, which is a 125,000 car, isn't it? Late in the day for me. I'm an early starter. I'm a lark rather than an owl. Okay, so we'll find out. We'll find some way of doing that, either cashing them in and getting the vehicles or whatever. Um, we have other plans as well. We've got funds. Funds is it's plodding along. It's as prolific as Market Ball or Vortic. Um, Beyond Infinity, once again, it's slow because you getting takes a while to get there, but we are in the position where we are now pulling out um, about $100 a month until we get our 1250 back. We put in 1250 to get that account up to the 5% level and able to withdraw 100 a month and still compound more than 100 a month. So we get our 1250 back. The money that's gone into the other account, which has all the other cars in, that's all come from commissions and things anyway. So it's playing with their money, if you like. Okay, um, get a bus and take We Share Abundance on tour. Yeah, we need a 39,000 seater bus, Richard. Uh, or even if we only take the active members on tour, we need a 4,000 seater bus. Well, it's a good idea. Okay. Right. It's better idea perhaps to get the cash out and find a way of working that out some way. Um, I don't know how. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We've got a year to think about it. Okay, that pretty much covers what I've got for you today. Um, it is exciting. It'd be interesting to see if that Ferrari thing, no, not Ferrari, is it? Um, Lamborghini, Lambo, get your Lambo or whatever it's called, site actually pays out for me tomorrow, or for us tomorrow. And I know that there are quite a number of members in that will be in line to get paid out later on. But they are, as I said, paying a commission, but that's not unusual for the sites to pay commissions because it encourages people to uh, refer more people. And the big money, of course, is in whether they pay those people that you've referred. That's what the situation is. We have another double up program. It's not as fast as that Lambo program, um, even if it was paying out um, as it says on the can, which hasn't been the case. But Rebecca, who runs that program, has been suffering with a really bad, painful leg, able to walk, and she's had the big operation on that, and she's in recovery, and I don't know how long she'll be in recovery with that. Um, Hopefully, when she gets out of that, and she's happy and her leg's not giving her pain and she can walk and things, she'll be in a good state of mind and she'll get everybody brought up to date. Um, we keep our fingers crossed, okay? Other than that, I don't know. AAS is another one. The CEO, Jason McMichael, is still telling everybody that it's all going to be good. He's well off on his original forecast of 30 days to get the upgrades done. He's said it'd take another 30 days. So we're looking at something around about the 15th of June if his latest target date is hit, for that to come back into action, and we'll see what happens there. Because we were in a position where we were able to get money out on a can't remember whether we were doing it weekly or monthly or by daily, or I can't remember now. It wasn't monthly. Um, I don't know. I can't remember. Um, but we'll see what happens if and when it comes back. Okay, as I say, that is it for today. Um, I'm going to just check uh, in the app to see if we've got any questions in from anybody here. Uh, Multi-income builder disappeared. Multi-income builder. That's Lewis asking, has multi-income builder disappeared? I don't know what multi-income builder is, Lewis. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know what you're referring to. Lewis says sell the cars and put the money into a share abundance. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do something with it. We'll get there when the time comes. Okay. Right. With that said, I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, get onto that leaderboard. We've got 4 people, I think. I think 4 people. Go and check it in your back office. I think we've got 4 people on over 20 points now. Online builder. Oh, multiple income streams in there. No, it's not disappeared. It's always there. It's in your dashboard. The multiple income stream tab has disappeared. That's what it's telling me. It'll be there somewhere. I'll have to have a look and answer that for you. It will be in there somewhere. But I know we did try and tidy things up a bit because we got a long list down the left-hand side of the menu. I'll have a look at it. I will have an answer on that for you tomorrow. It is still available. What about funds? I mentioned funds earlier. It's plodding along. I've not actually yet checked the date. It is on my list to do, but I haven't done it. Okay. Lewis is saying not today. I don't know what not today is. But anyway. Okay. So that's it from me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Get out there. Do a little bit of hustling, helping a few people out. Sharing love and abundance. Go the extra mile. Until tomorrow. I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah.